Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Colin, call sign MM0OPX. Apologies for the presentation today. I had the opportunity, I had some work to do in my little van, so quite greasy, dirty work, so we've done that, but I've taken the chance while I've got some spare time to play some radio. So following on from a recent video I did on the Delta Loop, what I thought I would do is try and do a direct comparison between a vertical antenna and a loop antenna. So I've got two antennas set behind me. I've got an Adjustawave standard set here. If I turn around, you can see these. See this here? This is a Adjustawave multi and NVIS loop configuration. So I wanted to test during the day, as I said in that last video, looking at closer in stations and doing an A/B switch, just to see what the signal is. So perhaps if you're considering an antenna, you want to look at a loop, or you want to look at a vertical, this will maybe give you some insight in what you want to buy or what you want to build. So as always, let's go and have a look at the setup. told, this setup, everything, start to finish, by myself, took me, I think it was 23 minutes. So I think that was quite good. So this is the Adjustawave Multi. So this is the 2-to-1 balun that I need. And again, I'm using these are electric fence poles. So these are excellent because they've got the bit for your foot, and you can just put them into the soft ground. So that works really, really well. Now, and then in the middle here, we have the Adjustawave Standard on the Life's a Breeze pole. I thought this was just a bit quicker than setting out the radials. Now, I actually forgot enough poles because I'm actually using them on the multi for the loop. So I had to butcher some, I had a couple of extra spreader poles. So what I've done is I've just put these into the ground. I'd prefer these being a little bit higher because the closer to the ground you get ground losses, but it's tuned fine. So both antennas are set on 40 meters. So let's go and have a look at the radio side of things. So we've got the coax runs. This is Messi and Poloni Ultraflex 7. So I've got this running in my little van. Now, as much as I love the 705, apologies, this gimbal here. Try that. There we go. Sorry about that. As much as I love the 705, I've actually brought the 590. And I actually prefer the 590 in some ways to the 7300. This is just the 590S, the original. But one of the beauties it's got on it, it's actually got 2 antenna sockets, and it's also got a receive antenna socket as well. So this is allowing me, instead of using a wee flick switch, I can actually just do A/B comparisons on the radio. So that's what we're going to do. So here we have the radio. We have it set up here in 40 meters, and let's see if we can find a station. So antenna 1 is the loop. Antenna 1 is the Adjustawave, so the vertical, and the 2 is the loop. There is stations on here because I've heard them. I think people are just not speaking, but there is a bit of inter-G, close-in stuff. Right, so what I think I'll do is I think I'll call CQ for a little bit, and then we'll take it from there.
The Echo India Whiskey is very reminiscent on your call sign.
So this is the vertical.
I was a Mike 6 Echo India Whiskey, so I caught
this is the loop.
I caught the call sign.
There's not much difference in signal on this station, but the audio is much nicer on the loop because the noise floor is much lower. So the loop's actually slightly better on this station, Oscar Lima. It's terrible, I can't remember where that is. It's Slovakia or somewhere. So again, vertical. So south coast of England.
You're a pretty solid 5'9" with me.
Yeah, 2 S points of difference.
Back to you, Mike 0, Uniform Delta Italy.
That's Robbie he's speaking to up north, so we'll see if we can hear Robbie. You can barely hear him there. Mike 0 Oscar Papa X-ray.
Mike 0 Ocean Papa X-ray, Roger.
Yeah, Roger 59001.
Mike 0 Ocean Papa X-ray, Roger.
Roger 59001.
0014 you, Delta Sugar Tango. 59 Delta Sugar Tango, QSL.
Yeah, QSL, and as I said, you're 00173.
Good luck, Ocean Mike 3 Radio, Mike. Ocean Mike Mexico.
So that was on the loop.
Sugar Victor 2 Hotel Whiskey, hello 5, 9 Delta, Sugar Tango. So that's the story. WX overcast. It's raining a little bit, it's kind of rainy. It's quite cold out there actually. But you're going to tell me you've had snow from Mike 0 Kilo Victor Alpha.
So there's difference. It's about 2 S-points stronger with the loop on this. Yeah. I think it's Germany. There's about S7 on the loop. About S5 on the vertical.
My antenna is a half-size G5 RV.
That's a good example. So here we go. Here's a station down south.
Copy, okay, you know. ON3 Yankee November Lima.
Solid 2 S-points of difference.
Juliet Alpha Hotel, over.
So that was a good test. So it's certainly, the loop's certainly better on close-in stuff.
What preparations we can, and this is after the gods now, so anyway. Yeah, okay, well...
So this is the vertical.
We all have a particular favourites of antennas, and as I say, I've tried 4 or 5.
That's a good maybe 2-3 S-points at least there.
I've tried just a plain doublet, I've switched feeders, you know...
So you could hear the difference is just much nicer on the loop. But again, I'm guessing that this station is down in England, so a couple of 100 miles.
I understand the dipole entirely. The current flows on it, and so when I come to do my EMF report for the off-cover.
So was this a worthwhile comparison? I think so. We hear so much about theory. We just, we believe what we read, but sometimes it's just nice to do the experiment yourself. And if you've got access to the antennas and you've got access to the space, then I think it's really worth doing. So I didn't quite get, the propagation was really poor, quite disappointed. I was hoping to see a bit more closer stations, some inter-G, but if the propagation's not there, then it's not there. So the sort of the closest UK stations that I found were they were down the south coast of England, but the majority of the stations were middle of Germany, into Slovakia. So we didn't have that short skip as I would have hoped. But the stations that I did hear, it was good to do the AB comparison on. You've seen that in the video. Some real noticeable comparisons, and I think if you're just looking for an antenna that's going to work out to even 1200, 1500 miles, maybe not quite as far as that, then if you can't put up a vertical, or you're perhaps restricted by an HOA or planning, then the loops really is an option. I'm really impressed with how it's working, and it's much quieter. That's one thing that I really like. And some of the stations, and there was only a few that there was no difference to the signal strength, but the loop was just much quieter. So I think that is certainly a real bonus, and I'm going to keep using the loop when I've got the opportunity. So I hope that was worthwhile. I hope you enjoyed watching that. And yeah, so please, if you've not already done so, please hit the subscribe button, and please hit the thumbs up button, share, do whatever you can. It's always much appreciated. And until the next time, we'll see you on the next video.